Who is the Carnus? Just since the month of October, and coincidentally, I'm watching Underworld at this moment while I'm filming this with the volume down. I was just sitting here thinking, what was I was just sitting here thinking about how this movie, how this franchise rather, could have been better. Uh, After one, it just seems like it just took a nosedive. Is the whole franchise? I mean, it could have been better. It's like I wrote out a list of things that could have made this franchise a lot better. For all intents and purposes, I went for five. I could have gone 10 or 20, but that would be ridiculous. That'd be nitpicky at that moment. It's like, what's the point of doing 10 or 20? Let's make this a list of five. I like a list of five. Let's be going to a lot more detail instead of having to go through like just a random number of ridiculousness. Like number one, let's get rid of the last two movies. Awaken and Blood Wars. There was garbage. They added nothing to the series. They're just there to make money. Money making movies. I want to say that there's something I liked about them both. No. Finally watched Blood Wars about a month or two ago. And I was like, why? Why would you do this? This doesn't make any sense at all. It's just a stupid movie. It just seems like just money burning, being what's the word for it? Being flushed down the toilet into a reservoir, polluting the environment. Why? Let's get to number two. Make Michael Corvin the emotional center of the movie, or rather the franchise. I feel like Michael could have been that emotional center. He could have been that human element that he's basically a fish out of water trying to learn how to swim. And they reduced him down to a snarling monster slash arm candy for Celine. He was the first hybrid. They killed him off in Blood Wars, and that I don't understand why. He could have been a lot more than just romantic fodder. I don't know. And this goes into probably my next one, which would the next one would be like number three would be develop Celine. She's a one note character in all these films. The first one, she tried. Kate Beckinsale tried. She tried to to bring something to the role, and then like the second one is like just fight, fight and kill and fight some more, kill again, bang bang, shoot, stab pew pew pew. That's Celine in a nutshell. They give her a daughter, and I don't even know why. It just seems ridiculous to do something like that. It's like, why would you do that? I mean, her and Michael had no chemistry at all. It's like half the time in like the first two movies. I'm not counting the one with Michael Sheen, the prequel. That one I don't count that one as an actual canon. One and two and Awakening, all it's just pew pew pew, bang bang bang. Let me find Michael. Let me get Michael. Blah blah blah. Where's Michael? Stab stab stab. Let me kill some more vampires, some more lycans, some more humans. And then like Awakens, starts killing humans. It's like without really any reason, just because she's an angry asshole trying to get some knowledge. It's like, why? I don't understand. What was the point of her character besides, if they wanted to make her a strong female character, they would have developed the character a little bit more. Let me get on to like number 4. Number 4 is bringing a real villain. All the villains in the movie have been kind of trash. Not kind of, full on dumpster fire, garbage dump pile trash. There's not been a real villain of the movie. It's like Victor was a good one. I always forget the little dude from the first movie, Craven. He could have been a good villain for the whole franchise, really. You know. And then you have William and Marcus. Could have been better villains. Just written more note. Also, Tanis could have been the main villain of the whole franchise. Fuck that. Get rid of him. He knows too much. He's got to die. And then all the rest in the rest of the movies are throwaway. It's like, it's almost like in comic books how you have the villain of the month, or the C-list villains of the month. It's like you see them once and they're gone. They have no real structure or anything like that. They're just there to move the plot. Or basically like every Marvel villain, except worse, because there is no development or any story behind them. They're just garbage ass villains. And number 5, which really I should just make number. It's a big one. I should have rewrote it, rethought about this one, but in the world with the vampires and the lycans, in all duality, this should be like, make this a trilogy instead of 4 or 5 random ass movies. Have a beginning, middle, and end. None of this, cut out all the fat. What I would do right now is just reboot the whole franchise, and make it that. Get rid of all the stuff that doesn't make any sense. Like the second movie, cut out all the bullshit. Make it like, I wish they would do like they're doing with Hellboy. Just bring in a better writers, get rid of all the old creative heads that were in charge of the franchise beforehand. Bring in some new people who know what they're doing. Keep Lynn Weissman out of it. Keep, who's the dude that played Razor? That dude, keep him the fuck out of it. bring in people who have knowledge of how to make that kind of franchise on movie. It's like I forget who makes those movies. I think it's either Screen Gems or Universal or something like that. That would be something to work on. Get people who know what they're doing, and that's pretty much it. That's all my thoughts on the Underworld franchise. It could have been better. It could have been more more memorable than it actually is. It's just that it's not. The first movie is better than anything else. There's some good ideas in the first two, and the prequel, but everything else is just jerky, lemon squirty. It's just I don't know. It's just a waste of money. It's like why even give her the power of walking in the daylight when she doesn't use it for anything else? I would have thought that she would have her and Michael would have had a life outside of being a werewolf, well, being a hybrid and a vampire. That they would have lived in the sun for a minute at least and saw some happiness, but that wasn't the case. It's like, oh yeah, this should be number 6 on the list. Change that stupid outfit, that fucking pleather outfit that she's always wearing. It's, and I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Have a happy Halloween. Don't eat too much candy. Don't get too slutty. And subscribe, comment, hit me up on Instagram. The same old deal. Peace. Fuck. Subscribe. Like, comment. Follow me on Instagram. Hit me up on Cocoscope. Yeah. Shit. Do it. You know you want to. Pretty good movie. Thanks.